Abby was an interesting challenge. I mean, for starters, we knew from the game that she had this tremendous physical presence. She's a very strong woman, physically strong. And one of the things I talked about with Neil early on was why. I love to ask pesky questions. Why did you do that? Why did you do this? Why did you do this? And he said something really interesting. He said, when you divide gameplay between two characters, you need them to have different gameplay styles. Well, Ellie, we already knew from The Last of Us Part 1, had a different playstyle from Joel. She was stealthy, she was quick, she was sneaky. So how do we differentiate between Ellie and Abby? For playstyle, we make Abby much more physically imposing. She can run in there and just start swinging. But for the television show, that's not a factor. We don't have gameplay issues like that. So we kind of opened it up to say, look, let's just look for somebody that has the spirit of Abby, has the heart and the mind, and let's see where the physicality goes.
This is the mindset you get from a writer in Hollywood who's made nothing but flops his entire career. Somehow they looked at his filmography of movies that he wrote that never even broke 40% on Rotten Tomatoes and thought, hey, we should hire him to write the series adaptation of one of the most controversial games over the last few decades. And then to hear him explain the thought process behind the decisions in this show. Like him explaining how he went up to Neil Druckmann and asked why he made Abby buff in the game and basically just said that it was for a game mechanic. Neil Druckmann, the guy who made the story and the games, really tried admitting that the physicality of Abby means nothing and says that it was only a decision made to have differentiating fighting styles and game mechanics, so that's why they took it out of the show. I swear ever since the show has started, Neil Druckmann has just completely folded inwards on the stuff that he wrote for this damn series. You know that you did not just write her to be buff for game mechanics, but yet you're trying to make it so because the show did not get a buff person to be Abby, and you're trying to make it seem like it makes sense. I have no idea what they were doing.